If you have a bad relationship with your mother, if she was your first bully, if you're the eldest daughter and you have been traumatized beyond, oh my gosh, your sanity by your mother, this video is for you. Now, if you have a wonderful relationship with your mother, I love that for you, truly, genuinely from my heart. Love that for you. Please scroll. This video is not for you. Please do not comment, oh my God, my mom is so wonderful, I can't imagine this. You're being extremely insensitive to people who have genuine trauma, and nobody cares. That's getting kicked off my page. This is support for people who have demons of mothers and women who have very unfortunately pushed and projected their pain, their trauma, and all of their insecurities onto a human being who never deserved that. If you've never seen me before, hi, my name's Bianca. I'm a spiritual consultant, but more than that, I have a narcissistic mother who traumatized me so badly that my therapist looked at me and said that the amount of psychological torture that I endured in my childhood was abnormal. Meaning my brain, she did so many things to me. It's taken a lot of intensive therapy to unpack a lot of that and heal from that. And if you look on my page, I have a cord cutting that I did with my actual mother. And if you're interested in cutting the cord, really healing spiritually, information's in my bio for that. You can book a cord cutting with me. You can look at the cord cutting I did with my mother because I did that. My life has been so much better. I want that for all of you guys. I want for you, if you've had a really bad relationship with your mom, for you to truly, truly heal. My heart goes out to you because I can only imagine the horrors that somebody else has faced at the hands of their mother. So with all that being said, this is some advice, some wisdom I'm sharing with y'all for free that my therapist has given to me over the many months of intensive trauma therapy we've done together. And just today, my therapist was like, stop letting a living person haunt you. Stop letting your mother, the ghost of your mother, everything that she put you through, stop letting it haunt you. Stop letting it stop you from living your life. Stop making you feel guilty for wanting a life of your own. You're allowed to have a life of your own away from your mother. Your life is not your mother's life. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to feel guilty for wanting to heal. And more so beyond that, this is the part where I'm going to hold your hand because I'm going to get really, really real from you. I just told you I've been in intensive trauma therapy for a narcissistic abusive mother, and I'm talking about emotional, physical, financial, like abusive mother. What has helped me heal and helped me be able to be in a place where I can speak to her sometimes, you know, have a distance relationship, because there's been points in my life where I went literally cold turkey, no contact. I've done it all in regards to the relationship with this woman. And what I'm going to tell you right now is that you really need to be strong, because it's going to hurt. When I'm going to tell you the advice I'm going to give you, it's going to hurt. I've spent so many nights crying. I've spent so many nights screaming in pain. Like, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to heal what she refused to heal? Why do I have to go through so much pain? Because it's unnatural to want to do a cord cutting with your mother, the person who literally birthed you out into this earth. It is so incredibly unnatural. It is probably one of the most painful things you will ever have to do. And if you get to that point, it's because it's serious. So my advice for you, one, for anybody who is still financially reliant on their parent, they're still living with their parent, they're in a weird situation where they have to take care of them, or you know, any type of circumstance where you cannot physically get away from them or you're dependent on them in some way, shape, or form, my advice to you is just going to be to kind of bite your tongue and block out as much as you can until you can get away from it, because truly you can't start to heal until you get away and there's some type of separation. And I've been there, done that, held my tongue for many, many years until I could get out. So that's my advice for you, and I'm just sending you love. The rest of this advice may not be resonating for you right now, but come back to it. Save this video for when you do get out and you're in the space to properly heal. Now, for everybody else who is still here, you are going to need to kill the image of your mother in your head. You're going to need to hold a mini funeral for her. What you're holding on to and what's causing you to have guilt and all this pain, and what's holding you back from really putting yourself first, having those boundaries, standing up for yourself, is the nostalgia and the attachment that little you, baby you, your inner child has of the mother figure you had growing up, who is not the same person today as an adult, because you were not the same child you were all of those years ago. You're a grown adult. So this is going to take a literal mini funeral in your brain for that version of your mother in your head in order for you to start this process of truly healing. And beyond that, I need you to start working on healing your nervous system, on start telling yourself affirmations like, it's okay for me to be seen, it's okay for me to be heard, it's okay for me to put myself first, it's okay for me to prioritize my life. It is not a guilty thing for me to want to live my life. I am not a bad person for wanting to live my life. My life is not my mother's life. I need you to start telling yourself these affirmations in this healing process because it's painful. Like when I'm telling you right now, it is painful for you to start severing the cords, for you to start walking away, for you to start healing. You need to have ironclad boundaries. And I'm talking about if this woman is used to you giving her money and manipulating you out of money the way my mother used to do, you need to not send her shit. And I don't care if she comes banging, screaming on your door, like banging down your door, like, oh, I need money, call the cops. Like, I'm so dead ass serious with you, call the cops. And I know some of you are going to think that's extreme, but in your mother's brain and her demented little brain, her behavior is not normal. She would not do this to a stranger. She would not do this to anybody else. If you have a brother or like a male sibling figure in your life, probably wouldn't do that to a man, but she feels comfortable doing that to you because in her mind, she views you as your little punching bag. The way that narcissistic mothers' brains work is not fucking normal. Like literally me talking with my therapist, we just are like, yeah, that woman's brain on fucking vacation. The way how she traumatized and abused me, and I will confront her and try to talk to her and unpack that, and she literally is just like, oh wow, like I'm sorry, I didn't know. Like it doesn't click. To a narcissist, it doesn't click in their head. So this is what I'm telling you. You have to do extreme things. And I'm so sorry that this is what I have to tell you. But for me personally, take it from somebody who like I'm in a good place and I finally let go and I'm thriving in my life. It's because I've had to have these boundaries and I've had to be mean and I've had to get angry. I've had to have physical altercations, like screaming matches and whatnot, for her to take me seriously, to understand that no, you're not allowed to treat me as a doormat. No, I am not your replacement. You cannot live your life through me. And the energy that I'm coming with y'all right now, if you see my other videos, I'm normally not this animated or aggressive. I have genuinely had to become very, very aggressive at times for it to click in her vacation free brain, because otherwise she thinks it's a joke, like she thinks it's funny, and chances are that's probably what's going on with your mom. And so again, I'm sorry that this is the advice that I have to give you, but sometimes it takes very extreme measures for things to click in people's brains who have no concept of boundaries. Chances are you're growing up in a culture and a family system where boundaries are not a thing. Families like, oh, we're family, we have no secrets. That's bullshit. You're allowed to have secrets. You're allowed to keep certain information private. You are allowed to have boundaries. You are allowed to have your own things. If you were growing up, we're told that you can't have your door closed, you can't have anything to yourself. Oh, I'm your mother, you have to share everything with me. No, the fuck you don't. You are a grown adult, you have free will. Your mother is not legally entitled to any of that. Your mother's not entitled to that from you. And this is for me, from somebody who was so terribly brainwashed. It took years of therapy for me to unprogram my brain into thinking that. And so I'm telling you right now, this is a long time process. This could take a lot of inner work. This could take a lot of therapy and whatnot. But I really want to just start you off on your journey and telling you it's okay to put yourself first. It's okay for you to be angry. It's going to hurt. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna hurt. Doing this type of work, it's painful. So with all of that being said, I'm gonna leave this here for y'all right now. Please feel free to ask me any follow-up questions, and I'm happy to make follow-up videos for you guys. Like I said earlier in this video, I do sell cord cuttings if you believe in spiritually cutting the cord. All of that information is in my bio. If you're looking for a quick fix or you just want something a little bit cheaper that I'm offering, I do sell pre-made spell candles and stuff like that. I have my Lucky Girl candle set right here. This is just for like mental, spiritual, all types of health, wellness, and just luck. And I also have I have like 5 different types of candles I'm selling, but I also have my like protection candles, and I put so much herbs and oils on this to get people out of your life that are fucking bothering you, like your mother that won't leave you the fuck alone. This shit, I put this on the oils I use in that, I put this on my cord cutting with my mom. I use those oils on my cord cuttings I do for people. So if you're interested in that, these are all already pre-made, pre-done. You just buy it and I ship it to you. All that information's in my bio, but yeah, feel free to ask me questions and things like that. And know that I'm here for you. Know that this is a safe space. My page, my community truly is for eldest daughters. I'm a youngest daughter, but I feel like an eldest daughter, honestly. Anybody who's had a narcissistic mother, a narcissistic parent. I also can go into my whole thing with my dad because he was also a hot mess. I have mommy and daddy issues, both of them. So I'm here for you. This is a safe space, a community for you to learn, to heal, to grow, and know that I love you and I'm sending you so much support from my heart.